Don't you ever interfere in Lagos politics. And let 2023 be the last time Igbo will interfere in Lagos politics. Bayo Onanuga tells Peter Obi. For some days now, some Lagos state residents allege that the state is no man's land. They say some Lagos state, some residents, they say some residents who, not the authority of the people from the southeast, some residents allege that the state is no man's land because it is not only occupied by the Yoruba people again, but by all tribes in the country. Due to this, some people debated over it as they allege that state is for the Yoruba people, while some said it belongs to the Aworis alone. This debate erupted due to the victory of the Labour Party's presidential candidates in the recently concluded election, as Peter Obi defeated the president-elect of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in Lagos, and due to this, some people allege that the Igbos have dominated the Yoruba people in Lagos State, and that since Peter Obi is leader in the Labour Party, there's tendency the party's gubernatorial candidate, Gbadebo Rosevival, will defeat Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. However, from the results of the governorship election that was shared online yesterday, it was discovered that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is leading the Labour Party's candidate with wide margin. And why Bayo Onanuga was reacting to this on his Twitter handle last night, he said this year's election will be the last time the Igbo people will interfere with Lagos politics, because Lagos state belongs to the Yoruba people and it is no man's land as claimed by some people. He said, let 2023 be the last time of Igbo interference in Lagos politics. Let there be no repeat in 2027. Lagos is like Anambra, Imo, any Nigerian state. It is not no man's land, not federal capital territory. It is Yoruba land. Mind your business. You should be ashamed of yourself, because if really you are sure of yourself, if it is really okay, because I'm of the school of the thought that geographically, no matter how you want to put it, Lagos is Yoruba land, even without being told, irrespective of anything. When you look at the geographical setting, of Lagos, it is Yoruba's land. So, and that was why if you hear me or you heard me, I was saying some people, not the authority of some people from the Igbos, and I'm always emphasizing on that, and I stand to be corrected. I have never seen anybody from the Igbo extraction, when you talk of authority, those leaders, they coming out to say, oh, this and that, or using a derogatory word, or some of their politicians. But it is the same Southwest people, the same Yoruba people. They are Yoruba people. Okay, I might not be saying maybe not all of them, but they are from there. They are the ones that will be issuing some nonsense, rubbish statements. I always say it because they are not even matured enough. When you say some, if the authority of the Igbo extraction are saying that, or a politician who is democratically elected saying that, it's a different thing. You can hold the person from that angle. But shame on some of the Yoruba leaders. You are basing your judgments on what is being said on social media. Nobody needs to be told. Nobody needs to be told that Lagos is Yoruba land. At the end of the day, even if you want to prove it, why is it that you have to go through that extra mile? Believe you me, and let me tell you, you might think you are smiling now. It's going to haunt you. The route you people took by bringing Agberu and telling people, bringing talks and telling people that they should not vote, is not done anywhere. If you are sure of yourself, you don't go through that route, and you are rejoicing that you won. You didn't win anything, as far as I'm concerned. And you know within your conscience, you should have allowed people. And you think, and the worst part of it is that majority of the Yorubas were denied voting that yesterday. And you want to tell me that you are Tokunadu, you are no. You are a coward. You are cowards. That is the way I see it. You are cowards. That is, if you are sure of yourself, who is going to collect? Who is going to take? Geographically, they know. May I not say they no born anybody where say you want to say. I always say it is inferiority complex that is worrying all of you. It is inferiority complex that is worrying all of you. People have said it over and over again, because we heard that even initially when the at the early stage of the campaign of this presidential election. Those were the things they are saying, and those facts are there. That, oh, if you vote Obi, oh, that they are going to make sure that the seaports and other things that is that are driving people to Lagos, they will have it over there because you are not sure of yourself. You see the Igbos, and I've always said it, like me, we are good, we are loyal to good governance. Anybody will do anyhow. If you do wrong thing, in this area, you have done wrong. We always talk about Nnamdi Kanu. What Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for is the same thing that those who believe in one Nigeria, they want to stay with one Nigeria, they are doing the same thing, but the manner at which they are doing it differs. Unfortunately, a lot of people are like in that category, suffering and smiling. Nobody's going to talk on their behalf. Nobody's going to say this. But you see the so-called Biafra and the IPOP, you have somebody who is standing for them. And most of the time, the manner at which they are even going about it, of course, we know that the cause is genuine. I saw some people now who have been saying, oh, they want one Nigeria. But now with all the things happening now, they are beginning to change their mind. Because even Nnamdi Kanu too was in that category before. He used to say one Nigeria, we want things to be better. But when you study the politics of this country, you know that there is nothing like that. Unless maybe we are going to get a somebody, it has to start from somebody. But unfortunately, majority of the people don't even want it. Those who are always crying for this good governance, they are saying it with their mere mouth. When it comes to the real thing that everybody must take responsibility and do the right thing, you begin to see people compromising. When even this man Nnamdi Kanu, there are some things that he did. Ah, no, Nnamdi Kanu, in this one, you go for, they right. Nobody can be right all the time. We are all human beings. We tend to make mistakes. We attempt to do some things, and thank God, most of the time it comes out and to say, oh yes, you made a mistake because of the way you are being pained. You are felt about these things. So this might not be the same matter as say they do this thing, because at the end of the day, we are on the side of good governance. No, nothing. People, and I always say it, those of you who are loyal to politicians, shame on you. Oh, because if somebody, even Peter Obi that we are talking about today, that we really want a change, if you do any, I go see any, I go collect. Now we be saying that they loyal to all these useless politicians. They don't, and you know that they don't have your interest at us, and you are following them up and down. So coming back to Onanuga boasting, you are just boasting for nothing, because this election was not free and fair. If you are sure of yourself, leave your people. Why is it that you are compelling everybody to vote? Is that how it's been done? Is that how you want to tell us that you own the land? It is inferiority complex. All of you are not doing a sacrifice all over the place. Shame on you people. We are made both to say it. Shame on you. If it is your land, really your land, definitely if you have done something, no matter what, if I have somebody, no matter if my parents has done something, at least they are the one closest to me, of my husband, or let me say my siblings, my siblings, they have done something. If they do something, fine, I will praise them. But if you're not making me to be happy, why should I be praising you? Even if you're my father, even if you're my husband, why should I be praising? I should be able to tell you that, oh, what you are doing is not right. So you think that what you did, the show of shame that you people did yesterday, you think it's not going to boomerang, it's not going to haunt you. It will haunt you. That is not how to prove that it is a Yoruba's land. That is not how to prove it. And you brought thugs, and see the people that you breed. See the people that came out all over the place. Every unit we saw Agberus, we saw thugs. The statement or the threat that what is this man's name? Oluomo, the statement he made, the threat he made, they were carried out. So don't come and tell us you should be ashamed of your inferiority complex. Now they worry you now. And because of the way Lagos has been said, it was the capital of the this thing. It was the capital city of the country. So, and again, for the fact that the British had hand in it, there were lots of improvements and all of that. If you know say you dey sure, let there be this thing all over the place in all the country. And that is why you talk of this restructuring, they don't even want it, because restructuring would have been able to curb all of this back and forth. because you are not sure of yourself. If Igbo leave that place today, forget it. No be say this thing. And I've always said this: Igbos are all over the place. They are doing tremendously well. So what are you talking about? What are you saying? It is the same seaport, the international, all of those things, making people to come to that place. Honestly, I have not seen anything that is being that they develops in that place. Oh, because of the local people, illiterates who do not know their left from their right, those who are gullible and have allowed politicians to brainwash. They say Lagos is developed, I still my shoe. So stop boasting. Oh. You people did not win nada. You didn't win nothing. So guys, that's my own view. Let's know what you think in the comment section.